What's going on, guys? Stefan, S&E's Garage. Behind us we have a 2016 Kia Soul, and we're going to be replacing the battery today. So this video will work for any, basically Kia Forte, Hyundai Elantra. There's a ton of different vehicles. The Accent, anything with this NU engine, the 2-liter or the 1.6-liter. This battery change will be very similar to you. You're going to have a 12mm hold down bolt right down here. Let me grab my flashlight really quick and show you. Okay, that is right down there. And then you're going to have two 10mm bolts on either battery terminal. Now, when you go to purchase a battery, you need to be aware if you have the AGM battery or not. This does have the AGM battery, and unfortunately, we went to the store for the customer before the car was here and we purchased a 121R. This battery will technically fit in there and it will start the car, but it does not have the capacity that this car needs. For example, this is a 760 cold cranking amp battery. The one that we purchased is a 550. So unfortunately, this is like a $300 battery, whereas that is a $150 battery. So we have to, we have to bite the bullet and go ahead and purchase this battery for her. So let's go ahead. Let me go buy the right battery and then we'll walk through the process of replacing it. So anytime you're disconnecting your battery, you're always going to want to pull the negative first. That way you don't have any sparks come out. When you disconnect the positive first, you're going to have sparks. So we're going to go ahead, disconnect this negative terminal, give it a little wiggle, get it out of the way. Do the same thing to the positive here. Okay, again, give it a little wiggle, tuck it out of the way. Now we are going to get a 12mm with an extension here. All right, stick it in between the air box and the battery. Okay, zip that loose. Now, if you get your battery changed at like certain shops, they will not go the extra mile and set this aside. This is like a temperature shield for the battery. You definitely want to keep this because you need to go ahead and put it on your new battery. So we're going to go ahead and slide it off, set it aside. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the battery. Okay, and right down here is our hold down. It's this guy here. We're just going to set this aside. Let's go ahead and get our new battery. All right, guys, unfortunately, Walmart didn't have the battery I needed, so I had to run to AutoZone. $250 later, we have the correct AGM battery to go ahead and replace in this vehicle. This battery has a date code of 11/23, so it was just made in November, which is good for me. It's only been on the shelf for about a month. You always want to check the date code. If it's a 5-6 month old battery, check the back of the shelf, grab a newer one. I always recommend that. That's what I do, at least. So we're going to go ahead and drop this guy in. You're just going to want to make sure you put it facing the correct way. So our positive terminal is on the left. If you're standing in front of the car, that is this guy here. So we're going to put that in facing that side. And then we're going to go ahead and put our hold downs in. It is worth mentioning that these AGM batteries are very, very heavy, so don't hurt yourself picking it up. But you can go ahead and drop our hold down there into place. Okay, we're going to grab our gun. Get a good grip on it. It's a little tricky down here, but if you keep trying to get it. right. There we go. That is nice and tight. So before we connect our terminals here, we're going to go ahead and put our battery cover back on, like so. Go ahead and connect positive first. Okay, connect the negative. Just be careful, watch out for little sparks, it might get you. But... all right, you don't have to kill it, snug it down. See if she starts. That simple. So again, if you have the AGM battery, you're going to need an H6 AGM. It has a 760 cold cranking amp rating and 120 minute reserve capacity. Say a 2012 to 2013 and up, your Hyundai or Kia may have this battery. This, like I said, this will be good for a a Forte, a Soul, an Elantra, Accent, cars like that. Any Hyundai or Kia, this video will work for. So if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.